Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a six-game NHL main slate video. If you guys are new, welcome, because we pick winners here, and that's what we do. You watched yesterday's video. I know it was kind of effed up without Draft Dashboard, but did we or did we not pick some winners, guys? So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you use my picks and how you did today. I did very, very good, guys, and I want to continue to do that for the DFS Club, for you guys, and of course for myself. But it's no fun winning by yourself, and it's no fun having all this knowledge and not sharing it. I mean, what fun is that? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I also do NBA videos, NHL videos, UFC videos. Last UFC card, I went 10-2. I'd say 11-1. I think Belbita got that one and got robbed of the decision personally, but it is what it is. I went 10-2. So yeah, guys, let's start the freaking show. All right, guys. So just a quick announcement too. Tomorrow, I believe. So stay tuned to my Twitter, Instagram. I'll be interviewing a UFC fighter tomorrow. That's what she told me, and it is a she. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, but it's a she, and said tomorrow for sure. So fingers crossed. We'll make it happen, and when I do, I'll announce it on Twitter, Instagram, and if you tune in live for the interview, you guys, all the questions will be answered. So if you have a question for her, drop it in the comments, and I'll post it up for her to answer. We'll have a Q&A portion of the interview, because I do all my interviews live. That way you guys can interact with these athletes. So good time. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that, guys. All right. Here's how I did tonight. So main slate, just min cashed, whatever. You know, it is what it is. It's a long slate, man. I'm so glad these long slates are done. They start at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, and then it's normal like 3 or 4 hour slates. Thank God. And then I played the all day slate, came in second, won $40 on only a $4 entry. I wasn't first until the very last game, and then whoever took down, look at this, just barely edged me out, man. Barely edged me out. But then again, to be fair, I barely edged out the person in third. So great night. DraftKings, main slate, and late. Both mine gave out two late lineups, both cashed nicely. Um, DFS Club is very happy right now. I have a lot of happy members, especially no NBA right now and NHL, exception of yesterday. I didn't do too well yesterday, but I didn't. I had that big takedown. Then the day after the All Star break, I had that big day. So this is my second big day in, I'd say, 4 days. So yeah, guys, today was a good day. I put my little ice cube emoji down there. If you guys want to come join up, you guys want to start winning, guys, go to dfsclub.com. It is that easy. Hell, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Let me bring it up here. dfsclub.com, guys, where you get every single sport. You get two providers in one. You got DFS Space, my brother from another mother, myself, and you get every single sport. So when NBA comes back, we got you guys. You got DFS Space, myself. You got NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, college sports, WNBA. What else, guys? European basketball? Sure. Why not? It's real easy. All you got to do is click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. There we go. That way you get credit, guys. And pick your plans. We're the cheapest in the industry, and we will always be. That will be my promise to you guys. You get my lineups. You get the ownership, projections. We do the NBA members only podcast 1 hour before lock. When MLB rolls around, I'll be doing the MLB podcast 1 hour before lock, guys. Ownership, projections, top stacks, who's playing in what line for NHL, guys. We got some sharks in here too. We got Adam and Preston holding it down, helping me out with NHL, which Shout out to them, man. Because everybody's playing NHL right now. Everybody. And we're winning. We're winning big. So stop losing, guys. Start winning. Come join the winning team, the DFS club, guys. Check it out. We also do prize picks, sports wagering, all that good stuff, guys. You name it, we do it. DFSclub.com. Let's go. All right. I got Grogu in the background. Let's look at this slate. You know what we're gonna do, guys? What do I always say? We're gonna slay this fucker. So let's bring it up. Let's go to share here. Let's bring up draft dashboard. Hopefully it's working for me tonight. You know, it does update overnight, so I just picked a bad time, guys. Draft dashboard. If you guys want to check this out for yourselves, it's $1 for 30 days. $1 make you holla. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have draft dashboard, guys. For that dollar, you get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players. You can optimize, use the lineup optimizer, up to 150 lineups, 1 to 150. Player trends, sleepers, and studs, the position optimizer, and of course, you get the NHL cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. This is draft dashboard, guys. $1 make ya holla. All right, so let's get into it. Another good slate. So 6-gamer, not too big, not too small. That's what she said. Actually, it's not what she said, but I make jokes, guys. I do a lot of dad jokes. If you guys love dad jokes, hit that subscribe button right now. So we got Toronto at Columbus. This game should be fast paced, should be high scoring. But the Toronto Maple Leafs went out there, instead of playing hockey at Major Chalk today, they went out there today and fucked the dog. So I only had them in one lineup, thank goodness. But the play was Montreal, right? Just like we talked about last night's video. And I gave you my sneaky play of the slate. How do you do? 24 DraftKings points at what? 3.9K? That's what we do, guys. So Austin Matthews. Sure, he's in play at 9.3K. He will be chalky again. Coming off a bad game. Last time against Columbus, though, he got 38 DraftKings points. Columbus don't play no defense. So I'm going to go right back to Toronto, guys. I'm going to stack this game for sure. These are probably two of my favorite stacks, Toronto and Columbus today. But Austin Matthews, first line center, yes. Then we got Nashville. Sorry, Florida is at Nashville, right? No, Nashville's at Florida. Sorry. Had it backwards. Nashville will be at home. You got Alexander Barkov here at 8.3K. I think he got an empty netter. Otherwise, it would have been an abysmal day for him. But other than that, man, 24-6, 20-14, 16 in his last 5. Actually, the Florida first line isn't that expensive. The second line is just as dangerous as the first line. So they kind of spread out their talent there on Florida. But yeah, I do like a Florida stack too. I'd say my third favorite stack. Jonathan Taves for Toronto, 7.7K. Plays on that second line. I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's load up on Toronto, right? 14 last time against Columbus. He's on a little bit of a cold streak. But if you sit there and box score watch and you don't play the matchups, that's how you don't win, guys. Like I said, plays 15, 16 minutes. He's fine at 7-7, but not a priority. There's other Toronto players that I do love a lot more that might be even cheaper that I will get to. But yeah, he's on play. Trevor Zegras, Anaheim. Anaheim's okay. This isn't my favorite game to stack. I need to slow down. I'm like bumbling, stumbling, tumbling. I sound like freaking the president right now. Anaheim versus San Jose. Yeah, this game should be low scoring. I'd say like a 3-2 type of game, right? But Trevor Zegras, these two teams hit each other. He had a great game. His last 2 games have been pretty good. 21 and a 15. 7K, though, is pretty steep. Pretty steep. Plays on the second line normally. But just keep your eyes out for that. I don't know. I don't like the price tag, honestly. But he's in play. I just think overpriced. Minnesota versus Ottawa. I do like the Minnesota first line. Ryan Hartman at 6.8K. Sure. You know, Ottawa's always hard to get right, it seems like. But they don't play no defense. They're 29th in the league against centers. So, yeah, I do like the first line for Minnesota. But, again, I'm going to repeat myself 100 times. Toronto and Columbus, if I had to pick between the two, probably give me Columbus, honestly. They're cheaper, but I do like both of them. Anaheim, San Jose, not so much. Minnesota, the first line's fine, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get to them. And then the Islanders versus Seattle. I think this game's pretty much a fade for me. But then we got St. Louis at Philly. I do like St. Louis today a lot. Let's see here. Ryan O'Reilly, I'm not going to pay 5.7 for him. For the Sharks, Tomas Hertl, though, at 5.5, I still think is kind of too cheap for a first-line center. 4.13, 5.56. It is against Anaheim. They don't play no defense either. Gibson's been awful, their goalie, so I don't mind Tomas Hertl. Logan Couture, second-line center, sure. 15.13 in his last two. 4.9K. He's under 5K now, so yeah, I can definitely get down with some Logan Couture. Give me the St. Louis second line. I like the St. Louis second line today. Give me Rob Thomas at 4.6K. Very cheap. 13, 21, 28 in his last three, guys. He's been on point. I do like him. Braden Shen. We'll see how these guys line up tomorrow. Again, DFS Club. I will post the stacking and top stacks so you'll know who's on what line. We'll know after morning skate. But yeah, Braden Shen at 4.2 is in play today. And we got some value plays, guys. I got for you a man named David Camp, because there's an F at the end. Camp. 2.5K. He's bare minimal. He's been playing a decent amount of ice time, too. 14 to 17 minutes a game. 11, 15, 15 in his last three. So a nice one-off here in this Toronto Blue Jacket game. Yeah, get him in there, guys, at 2.5K. Why the hell not? Take a chance here. Bare freaking minimal. And then Columbus, we got the first line here. Toronto, yeah, they're pretty good defensively, but a lot of it had to do with their goaltender, who's not been looking very good as of late, as you guys know, as you saw today, right? Boone Jenner, first line center for Columbus. I do love this play at 6.7K. 17, 26, 11, 11. Last time against Toronto, he got 11. I do love that. Let's see. So, yeah, that's about it. But, yeah, my value center today is David Camp. There you go. That's how we say it. Let's go to wingers. Let's check them out. So, for that Minnesota first line, we got the most expensive winger on the slate. Kirill Kaprizov, 10, 22, 12 in his last three. 30, 30, and a 24. And last time he was Ottawa, he got a 26, so I do like that. 8.7K, pretty steep. But if you're going to play the first line, you have to play him with that Minnesota line. Mitchell Marner, 8.3K. Mitch has kind of cooled off in his last two games, but before that has been gone bananas, right? He's 8.3K. Am I going to play him or Taves? Maybe I'd rather play Mitch Marner. So kind of prioritize it that way. Timo Meier for San Jose, 7.5K. Regardless of the scoreboard, he's going to get you the ice time minutes. And he's going to get you double-digit fantasy points. 15, 41, 12, 15 in his last four, guys. Going up against Anaheim, against a team that's given up a lot of goals lately. Just goaltenders in general have been trash lately. So, and then Vladimir Taransenko, second line, he's back, guys. 7.1K. He missed last game, I believe. Philadelphia is probably the worst defense against wingers, probably against centers too, but I want to attack this Philadelphia team because St. Louis is a high-scoring team. They're at home. Philadelphia plays no defense. So I'll take the second line for St. Louis tomorrow. Give me Vladimir Taransenko at 7.1K. Pair him up with Rob Thomas. And, just pray to God the ownership's low. Jonathan Huberdeau for Florida, 6.9K. Sure. 12, 15, 15. Very consistent. 15s. Mr. 15, right? 3 15s and then that 8. Nashville, 21st in the league against wingers. So I don't mind that. I like William Nylander. 6.6K. I'd rather play him before I play Jonathan Taves, guys. He gets the power play time. That's when he gets his fantasy points. He doesn't play a lot of ice time minutes, but when that power play's out there, he's out there. 6.6K, 23, 17, 16, 9. But last time against Columbus, he did get 17 DraftKings points. So yeah, one of my priorities for Toronto will be William Nylander at 6.6K. And then the top off the Minnesota first line, you got Matt Zuccarello at 6.5K. There's been a resurgence. He started off the season so bad. 17, 18, 16, 18 in his last 4. So he's on a heater. Ottawa plays no defense. 6.5K. That Minnesota first line is pretty expensive, but DraftKings, you should have no problem getting these guys in there. FanDuel is always a freaking hassle. FanDuel has these guys priced up so much, but you know what? It makes it competitive. Can't complain too much. Philip Forsberg's fine. First line for Nashville, 6.2K. I think maybe he should be in the high 5Ks. He'll get you double-digit fantasy points, but it's very rare these guys break a slate. One of my favorite plays, obviously, is going to be Patrick Laine. I call him Patrick Lane because when he goes up and down the ice, it's like he's going through driving lanes, like a weave in a basket, like Tim used to drive. 6K, I think it's way too cheap. He's on a roll. 16, 42, 7, 18, 8 in his last 5. He's on some kind of scoring streak, too. I don't know the exact game total, but either an assist or a goal. I think it's some crazy number. But Patrick Laine at 6K, Columbus first line. Yeah, guys, I love the play. Get him in there. Pavel Buchnevich, guys, 5.9K. That line for St. Louis, 31, 19, 21. He is having the year of his life, and it's against Philly. Give me the St. Louis, 5.9K. Normally he plays on that second line, but we'll see. Sometimes he plays on the first line. You don't know what St. Louis is going to do, but I will have him, I will have Taransenko, and I will have Rob Thomas. Hopefully they're all paired up together. Kevin Fiala, second liner for Minnesota. This is, I wouldn't recommend the second line, but he's a nice one-off. For 5.7K, 31, 6, 12, 5, 18. He's just one of those players you can play by himself. If you don't have to do stacking, but I highly, highly recommend you stack. But if you like to just play one-offs, that's fine too. He's the perfect example of how you can get away with that. Jordan Kyrie's all right for St. Louis. Just hasn't been doing much, and he's kind of expensive at 5.4. Boldy, I mean, he's a great kid, a great prospect. I mean, if you want to play him with Fiala, that's fine. 5.3K, his price has come up now. So, but he's in play if you want to play that second line of Minnesota. And then for Anaheim, you got Rickard Rakell at 5.2K, 15 and 11 in his last 2. Again, it's Anaheim, San Jose. Maybe I'll just play this in a showdown, but I might fade this game. But then again, you got Adam Henrique. He's 5.1K, 23 and 13 in his last 2. It looks like this Anaheim team, when this Anaheim team gets going, they get going. They're one of the highest fantasy totals out there when they get going. They were like that at the beginning of the season and then just kind of faded out. But they're all healthy. They're all together. So Anaheim, I would say, would be the sneakiest line on the slate. Even if they score 2 or 3 goals, for fantasy purposes, they always get you there when they're on this streak. So Raquel, Henrique, I just don't like the price for Seagrass at 7K. So maybe I fade him and I'd stack these 2 guys. Get crazy with these lines. When you're correlating them, put 2 wingers and a defenseman in. Why not, right? You don't always have to put the center in. Then you got Michael Bunting. He always plays on that first line for Toronto. He played on the same line of Austin Matthews for 5K. Doesn't get power play minutes, but he'll get 5-on-5 minutes on that first line. 6, 12, 17, 5, 12. And I think that's pretty decent for a guy that's only 5K. Anthony Duclair plays on that first line for Florida. He's only 4.8K. Like I said, this first line is not very expensive. You got a goose egg last game, though. He did have a goal, but they took it away. So there's that. Other than that, I mean, he's been pretty consistent. He's in play, especially under that 5K range. That kind of piques my interest. And then to finish off that Columbus first line, give me Oliver Borkstrand at 4.7K. Dude's a savage. And the last time against Toronto, he got 31 DraftKings points, guys. Columbus absolutely dominates Toronto when it comes to DraftKings and FanDuel points. So Oliver Borkstrand, Columbus line 1. Love them. Between them and Toronto, it's kind of like neck and neck with me, and they're facing each other. So I'm definitely stacking that game. Alexander Kerfoot for Toronto, 3.3K is way too cheap. 16, 6, 14, 0, 3. He's hit or miss, guys, but he gets a decent amount of ice time minutes, 15 to 16 minutes a game, and you're getting a lot of exposure here to this Toronto Columbus game. At least I am. I recommend you guys do the same. And Travis Konechny is a one-off for Philly is fine at 4.2K. You want a really safe play? This guy's the double-digit fantasy points 4 out of his last 5 games. I'm talking 11, 10, 11, 5, and 16. 4.2K is not bad. I wouldn't stack Philly because that's kind of dangerous, but I one-off, why not? All right, guys, so let's go to defenseman. So Zach Werenski at 7K. I know dude's a beast, right? But is he 7K? Like, what's the ceiling? For 7K, we kind of want someone with a 30-point DraftKings ceiling, right? Let's be honest. I don't know. 16, 17, 14, 21, 12. Last time against Toronto, he got an 11. I think he's way overpriced. They need to bring him back down where he was, like that high 5K range. But is he in play? Yeah, he's in play. But I'm not going to pay up that price. Aaron Ekblad, you guys know I love these Florida defensemen. 18, 26, 20. He's $500 cheaper than Werenski, and I like the upside better too. Give me Aaron Ekblad for Florida at 6.5. Noah Dobson for I almost said the New Orleans. For New York Islanders, guys. Going up against Seattle. He's 6K. Had that bad game, but before that, man, he was on a savage tear. I'm talking 21, 12, 25, 7. Last time in Seattle, he did get a 7. He's 6K. He's fine. But if you don't want to, you just want to fade that game completely, I totally get it. St. Louis, you got Colton, 4.9K. Love him. 11, 11, 6, 4, 16. I love that he's under 5K. Mark Giordano, guys, 4.8K. Giordano, that's way too cheap. He had another great night tonight. He was in my not takedown, came in second place lineup. But yeah, for his price and his upside, I love it, guys. Get him in there. Mark Giordano at 4.8K. Mackenzie Weegar, the other Florida defenseman I love. I just think he's too cheap, too. He's only 4.6K. 16, 7, 15, 13, 13. Yes, sir. Sign me up. 4.6 on DraftKings. Looks mighty fine. We got Justin Falk for St. Louis, 4.5K. 11, 15, 8, 11, 16. So 4 of his last 5 double digits. That's all we're looking for with defensemen. They get you double digits. I guarantee you, your line's going to start looking really good. Your lineup's going to start looking better if you can get your defenseman to get you at least double-digit fantasy points. It's not so hard to get it with the wingers and the centers, but the defensemen, guys, especially in this price range, that's where you find your value. Who else we got? Anybody else? Anybody? We got Roman Yoshi at 7.5. I'm his biggest critic. I'm not going to pay 7.5 for him, but he did get 37 last game. 8, 11, 20, 18. I just don't pay this much for defensemen. I don't. That's just my thing. That's my strategy. My strategy has been winning a lot of money this season. Ask my members. We've won a lot of money this season, so I'm going to stick to the process. I'm probably going to get some of these 4 or 5K, maybe sometimes 2.5K, 2.8K defensemen. That's what's been working for me, guys. And then I got some value. Didn't think I'd leave you without some value. Got Andrew Peake, like Peaky Blinders. He's only 3K. This dude plays on the first line for Columbus. 11, 10, 10, 7, and 4. So talk about someone who won't get you a 0. Double-digit fantasy points in his last 3. He's only 3K. And plays 24, 26, 22 ice time minutes. That's huge, especially for a 3K player. So my value play is going to be Andrew Peake. And hopefully he peaks in this game and gets you like a 20 bird. Don't ever put it out of the question, man. There's always some Joe Schmo that will get you there. You'll see him at the top of the freaking scorers of the slate. You're like, who the hell's that guy, right? And then goalies, you guys know you're on your own. All right, goalies. I do like Husso tomorrow if he plays because we don't know who's going to play. So I'm not going to recommend goalies to you guys if they're not going to play. But if Husso plays against Philly, I do like him. Bobrovsky's been looking great, but it's a tough matchup against Nashville. Cam Talbot at 8.5. This hasn't been looking good at all. Gibson's been absolutely terrible. 8, -1, -3. Makes you want to play the Sharks, don't it? Right? Sorokin hasn't been that bad. I don't mind him if he starts against Seattle. Let's see. Grubauer against the Islanders. Last time I got a 23. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to always look for the shutout, right? We always want the shutout. You got Capo Kakkonen, 8.5K. Sure, against Ottawa. I'll take a shot there. But again, these guys, it's not 100% they're going to play. Absolutely. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. We're going to continue to smash. We're going to continue to win. If you guys should be winning just from these videos, just from these picks I'm giving you. But if you guys want to join the DFS club, stop losing, start winning, dfsclub.com. Click join now, click my logo, pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry, and that I guarantee you. Nobody offers what we offer. Every single sport for every plan. You get, man, this community is the best community out there. There's no drama. There's no freaking egos out here. We're all have the same common goal. We help each other out. And we get that bread, guys. That's what it should be about. I've been in other providers' services, and it was not like that. So I was like, screw it. Let's start the DFS club. Got together with Space, partnered with the Whisperers, and shout out to the DFS Whisperers, too. Go check them out. They're revving back up again. They were one of the first people I watched. So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Most importantly, let's get this bread, guys. Don't take shit from nobody. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. I'm so humbled. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and hopefully I continue to win you some bread. I'm out of here.